And now to developing news where this story's out of Willimantic, where a woman is now recovering after a fire ripped through an apartment complex last night. And your reporter Sierra Jordan shares how the fire is still impacting residents.
Fire officials say this was a third alarm fire and it forced dozens of people from their homes. And now a 41-year-old woman is in the hospital after being severely burned. As snow continued to fall last night, red flashing lights lit up Pleasant Street in Willimantic. For nearly 2 hours, firefighters battled a large fire at the Armory Apartments. Fire officials say crews arrived just before 10 p.m. to find flames coming from a rear apartment.
A total of 10 fire departments operated on scene during the height of the fire.
That fire quickly spread, damaging 6 apartment units.
Fire attack crews made an aggressive interior attack. However, fire was extending to the floor above and into the attic area.
Residents were rushed out of the building bearing the cold. Among them was Vanna Rodriguez's 41-year-old mother. Rodriguez says her mother suffered severe burns and is now recovering in the hospital. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Your reporter in studio, Sierra Jordan, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.